morning, iFam. I hate when I start the vlog and it's midway through someone else's conversation. I think they finished and then they start talking again. It's always like talking business out with Dad. Chris and Isabel's best subject.
Oh, it's daily,
gets the fire up them. Gets the fire in them, should I say. Yeah. Anyway, good morning, iFam. Welcome to today's vlog. We're leaving Torres Campo today and we're leaving Portugal. Will we leave Portugal today? We will, won't we?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Why, you've made reference like 3 times on this van breaking down. Stop.
Please don't do that. Not again.
I just want to get stuck in Torres Campo again. So.
We
had to have like a really like clingy feeling to this place, don't we? Like
it's not natural, is it?
No,
it's wide angle scene.
It's right. No, but I want to like. It's because we stayed here for so long. Like I don't want to leave. It's like I just want to stay here.
Nobody wants to leave. To be honest, I am ready to leave. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to leave. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But I'm ready to leave here now and just continue the next few days on our journey home and see what adventures that will bring. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. We've had a busy morning cleaning up the van, cleaning all the outside, doing bits in the van that we did and wanted to get done. Oh, thank you, Mila. Do you want me to open it? Is that okay? Yeah. There you go. Isabel took Jace to the shop and we went for a little treat.
That's what I was going to tell you is that I've really had to reframe my mind over the last 2 days. Rather than seeing like this journey back home over the next week or whatever as like a negative because we're going back home.
Because I'm serious.
We've had a very reflective morning.
I've had to reframe my mind and been like, look, this is another week's holiday. It's a place we've never been to any of these roads or any of these places we're going to drive through on the way home.
That's true.
So it's exciting. We're going to have to make the best. I know we're going to be driving a lot, but we can also make adventures outside of the driving on evenings or on afternoons or whatever. And there's going to hopefully be a few good stops along the way as well. So
yeah.
We were just talking this morning about how nice this trip has been.
Yeah.
And how like I feel like me personally, I've really like.
You've let yourself go this trip. No,
really
not let yourself go. Hang on. No.
I've just,
what is it? You've not let yourself go because that means you've not looked after yourself.
I've just been a free spirit. I've just been.
Yeah, you've really let go of your.
I've really enjoyed. I was talking about it on my Instagram actually.
It's come out your shell is the right word.
Yeah, come out
your shell.
I've just had a very. I've enjoyed everything. Like I've had like. I've been in the sea, which like I usually hate the sea. Every other trip we've done, I've been like too scared to get in. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I've really made the most of it and I've had a really good trip.
You pushed
your boundaries. Yeah. Like sometimes on trips, Isabel will think of an excuse sometimes not to go in the pool or not to go in the sea. But this time she's really just.
I think I can only think of one time. But when we got to Portugal, I didn't go to the sea because it was so cold.
Yeah, but I didn't go in the sea when we got to Portugal either, so that's
Every other time we've been to the beach, I think I've been in.
But even like when you've been in pools in the past, in swimming pools, like this is not like me giving you negative or anything like that.
Sometimes I'm just like,
she'll sit in the pool and read, or she'll do a bit of swimming. But what have you done in the pool this trip?
Drowned, Dad.
It's been Isabel and Dad wars every single time. To be honest, it's all 3 girls trying to drown Dad in the pool. They've succeeded quite a few times actually. But my point is you've had
at least 5 times.
1 time.
My point is though is that they've had real fun.
Yeah.
Like it's like looking at an 8-year-old Isabel.
Yeah.
You know,
good.
It's been really good. You've really
I've really enjoyed this trip. I've really enjoyed it.
It has. It's been really good. We've made some great memories.
I'm really proud of myself for getting in the Portugal sea at least 2 or 3 times. I've done it.
You should be.
Really cold.
No, the shopkeeper told me this morning, said that, I mentioned the wind, right? And she was, yes, she says that, I'm not going to do an accent because I'm stupid, but she said that the weather's very unusual at the minute. She said that in June they had 44 degrees a lot of the time.
God,
but she said, but extremely cold for this time of year. No idea why. She said maybe global warming, and I was like, I just agreed with her or whatever. But she was like, the ocean's extremely cold, unusually cold at the minute, and the weather's really erratic, like hurricane winds and then hot days.
Yeah, 1 minute it's boiling hot.
I don't remember it being like this.
Oh, this is a really long clip. 1 second. Sorry, it's really hard to transfer clips and things when they get really, really long when they're.
I don't remember when we were in Portugal last time it being. I know it was like different months that we were, but I don't remember it being.
We have said the weather. We don't remember the sea being like that. Like we all played in the sea last time. There was no way I was going in that sea. It was like icebergs. And also the weather. It's been beautiful. It's been really hot. But some days we've had winds where I'm not joking. I was sat outside yesterday morning.
My eyeballs are dry.
My eyeballs are dry.
She was so
there like, I'm trying to drink my cup of tea. I was like, guys, I can't. My eyeballs are literally
Dry.
They're like dry. Like, what's going on right now?
It's so funny.
We all like wearing our jumpers around the caravan, like set out around the van, set outside. But then when we go down to the pool, it's like scalding hot down there.
I feel like, oh, God, it's too hot, too hot.
I've really liked it though. It's been amazing. We've had so many good times, and we this is a really long intro, but we've done this trip the way we kind of wanted to do it. I mean, I know every trip's how we want to do it, but because we've had the little two this time, because I'm pregnant, we've not pushed ourselves to do things that we feel like we need to do, if that makes sense. Obviously, we've still wanted to do those things, but some days we've pushed ourselves to do them because we feel like we should.
Yeah.
Or we need something else to vlog. And I feel like this trip we haven't done that at all. Yeah. We've just done whatever we've wanted to do, which has been a lot of playing in the pool and in the sea, and I've not regretted a single minute of it.
Very fun.
It's been really fun. Anyway,
long sentimental intro.
That's a big long intro. Hope you enjoyed that.
No, we're not even home yet. Chill out.
Yeah, we're about to get everything together now.
We're going to
get on the road. Going to Lidl. See you guys when we get there. Jace isn't happy. I told him we could get a trolley. Oh yeah, we're in Aldi. I told him we could get a mini trolley. It's his favourite thing to do when we come to foreign countries. And I don't know why, but my little key thing's not working. So yeah. And we've got a few bits so far. We've got some apples, some grapes, some bananas, some chicken and iced coffee. What else do we need?
Some
chocolate milks. Go on then, get some of those. Yeah, get like 3 packets. Honestly, these are the girls and Jace are going to miss chocolate milks so much when we go home.
Right.
The little packets of chocolate milks, we're going to miss them so much. I know you can get chocolate milk at home. You can probably even get ones like this in little cartons, but does anyone else like to keep things just for holiday? Like, it wouldn't be the same if we had these at home.
Yeah.
It has to be like just a holiday.
But not like an all-inclusive holiday. It has to be
No,
fun.
just like a van trip kind of treat, and it's always these. Oh, these ones are very good as well.
Yeah, these ones are my favourite.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, anyway, Shocky Milk's got. Cheeky girl. Is that good? We just got back to the car. Mila's been running riot. I don't know why, I desperately need to buy these though when we're in there. Marshmallows in Europe taste so sweet and delicious. And I'm just going to watch Mila eat this one. Because marshmallows are a little bit slippy, aren't they? Are you singing a song?
Check out the last Portuguese sunset of this trip. We're literally just about 40 minutes from the border with Spain. So we're going to be crossing tonight and we'll be waking up tomorrow in Spain. So just taking it in, it's so beautiful out here, man. We're literally in the proper middle Portugal at the minute, and it's just gorgeous everywhere. Just lush green mountains everywhere and just blue skies and sun for absolute days. Not gonna lie, nearly got us into a bit of trouble just then. We're coming through a couple of like busier city areas in between all the rural stuff, because we're proper like real middle Portugal right now. We're not too far from Lisbon, but we're just kind of cutting east towards the border with Spain now, and we're going to be crossing into Spain literally in about 40 minutes or so. But the fuel was getting lower and lower and lower, but every fuel station we went past was absolutely rammed and tiny. Like, one of them was closed, all the others were tiny, like really tight, so I was like, nah, next one will be fine. And because I haven't really pushed this van too much, but I know that when we first got it delivered, it had zero fuel, like absolutely zero fuel. And to drive it to the fuel station from the house, it was fine. So I was like, oh, we'll be good, we'll be fine, like it'll last. We got onto this motorway that we're on right now. We've been on like country roads for the most part of this journey. And we got on the motorway and there's like no services. I'm like, oh dear. So I'm looking on Google Maps and there's no services. The one fuel station that is showing is like showing us closed, opens tomorrow. So I'm like, oh man, I've really got us in trouble this time. We're going to run out of fuel. Fuel light came on. And then luckily out of nowhere in the distance, there was a sign for a servicio, and it's open and it's all good. And not only is it open, but they've also got LPG, which we've needed for a while. The second we left the campsite, LPG was pretty much gone, and our fridge, when we're driving and we're not wild camping, runs on LPG. So we need LPG. I've never actually filled up LPG myself before in this van, because when we left on the trip, we didn't fill it up in England because we had like half a tank. When we got to Disney, as we were leaving Disney and it had gone down a little bit, there was a LPG station there. Literally just on speaking, Sarah's like hanging out the door, like almost vomiting. You all right? Okay, that was a bit of a random pregnancy thingy going on. Anyway, so this is the first time I filled up LPG on myself, because when I went to do it at Disney, the guy who was the attendant at the garage, he did it all for me basically, because I was like, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. He was like, I'll do it. Anyway, so this is my first go, and it went all right. I bought one of these adapter kits for Europe, because when I bought the van, the guys that I bought it from, they told me that when you go to Europe, you're going to need an adapter kit for all the different LPG pumps out here, because every country's got a different one. So I bought this adapter kit from Amazon, and it's been wicked. That was the one that was used in France. That one didn't work here. This was the one that worked here. So it's right, every single country has a different hose for their LPG. And they also call it GPL in Europe. Here, France, they call it GPL, not LPG. So if you're driving through and you need LPG, like, it's GPL, just so you know. Like, you probably know that already, but you know, you never know, you might not. So I thought I'd just give you that tip. They just mix the letters up here a little bit. So that is all done now. We've got gas, we've got diesel, the generator's filled up with unleaded, because randomly this van has an unleaded generator and diesel fuel for the main tank, so it's a bit weird. I think we're going to make some food now and enjoy the sunset, because it's been a bit of a drivey day today. Enjoy the sunset, and then we're going to probably do the last little bit, get into Spain, and then find a nice little park for night to stay for the night. It was my turn to do dinner tonight, and babe, 10 out of 10, right?
Did you just say it's my turn to do dinner tonight?
This is the only dinner I've made this whole trip. Mama's the chef in this family, I'm the cleaner. That's how things work, that's the dynamic, and that's what works for us. But tonight, you randomly felt a bit weird, didn't you, when we pulled up here?
I feel great, yeah. I'm fine though, I'm totally fine, there's nothing wrong.
She had a random bout of pregnancy, like nausea or whatever, but she's fine. So I obviously, being the G husband that I am, made dinner. Everyone 10 out of 10, right?
It was very good.
They're all shouting 10 out of 10 if you can't hear that.
Never shouted 10 out of 10, everyone just went right.
Awkward. We are very close to Spain, as I said, so we're not stopping here for the night just yet. Although this rest area is really nice, it's quiet, so it would be a good shout. But we're going to crack on. We're going to cross the border into Spain now. Spend just one more hour on the road before we kick it for the night, and then we can wake up tomorrow in a new country. Yay! We'll probably pick this vlog up again then too. So we'll see you in the morning. Just a quick little lunch stop, God knows where in the middle of Spain, at a truck stop. You enjoying them tomatoes, babe?
There's one left that Mila's half eaten, so.
up everybody, good morning, welcome to the very north of France, just actually about 200 kilometers away from Calais at the minute. We're on our way back to Calais. We'll have a ferry booked tonight at 9 p.m. It's actually, the last couple of film was on Tuesday night. It's now, what day is it? Friday morning, Saturday morning. Is it Saturday? Yeah, it's Saturday morning. So it's been a few days. We have been slowly making our way from the very southernmost southwesterly point, almost, of Portugal, right the way to the most northerly point of France. It's been about 2,500-ish kilometers and we're almost there now. Thank goodness. It's actually been a really nice couple of days. We haven't filmed at all because who wants to see just constantly driving shots and not a lot else basically. And we've had some really fun times in between. Movie nights in the van. The weather's been totally different. It's been complete and utter rubbish. Whoa, that wind. It's been raining most of the time. So we've had some really cozy little evenings and cozy nights and cozy times, and it's been really nice. But after the last clip of us basically eating our last dinner in Portugal before we properly set off on the road to get to Calais, that's what we've been doing. Boom, 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 hammering it. And yeah, it's been cool. And we're almost at the end. So it's quite funny and quite ironic that at the very start of this video, Sarah was reminiscing on some bits that we'd done of this trip, sounding like it was over. And I even said to Sarah, I was like, hold up, babe, the trip's not over yet, mate. Unknown to me at the time, the trip actually was over. It was actually officially over. We did have a few stops on the way back up to Calais planned. One of them in the north of Spain, in the very north of Spain, a place, a waterfall, wild swimming place, and then a water park in France. But we cancelled both of them on the way purely because of the fact that the weather was completely rubbish. It's dropped really quite. I'm not going to say it's cold because it's not. It's like 20 degrees, but obviously we've been in well above 30s every single day of this trip. So it's a big difference in temperature. It doesn't feel very, it's about 18 degrees today. It doesn't feel very warm, and it's been raining. So the wild swimming place was kind of ruled out and the water park was ruled out because it's been like this the whole time. So we're catching the ferry tonight. We're going to be arriving home at the house tomorrow night. So like when you've watched this 24 hours later, we're going to be at home. But you're going to watch this video. Probably tomorrow you're going to watch the van tour, which we filmed, which never hasn't been aired yet. The van tour, and then we're going to come back and then you'll see the rest of our journey home basically. Catching the ferry today and then obviously arriving home at the house, which we're actually all really excited to do now. There comes a point when you're on a trip where you don't want it to end, you do anything to keep it going. And then once you realise it has ended and you know that you're on the way home, you kind of lose that holiday travel vibe, and you get excited about being back at the house and just cracking on with stuff that you'll need to do at the house, which is, I'm in that mode now. Are you alright guys? We're at Lidl. Sarah and Esmé have just been in to get some nice bits for dinner tonight, which we've just got. I'm gonna get back on the road. So we'll see you tomorrow with the van tour, and then we'll catch you again the day after when we travel home. Peace and love to you all. Goodbye.